session. Today I'm Clara and this is
Zoe. So today we will be talking about the cost of studying in university in Singapore.
Right. So before we officially start, please help us like, share, and subscribe and share this live session with all your friends and get them to actually join us so that stay tuned for later on. We can actually share with you more information on our giveaway. Right. So let's get into today's topic.
So
Since we're on this topic of like university, right? Maybe we should just share a little bit about ourselves. Okay, so I am a student from studying marketing in RMIT SIMGE Global Education. Yes.
Okay.
And Zoe, how about you?
I am in SIMGE also under UOL University of London.
Is it you studied business admin?
Sister?
No.
No, I'm
What the heck?
business management.
Oh, business management. Oh my god, sorry.
Yeah.
Don't cancel me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Please. I love you.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Okay, so I remember clearly one of the things that scared me the most during my uni period was the school fee. The first thing you log into SIMGE portal and then you look at the cost of your marketing, your bachelor in marketing. Oh my goodness, 吓死我. How much was your uni fee?
Mine was about 10k a year, so 3 years, so maybe 30k. But I must say that I'm quite fortunate because my parents, sponsored my uni, so I don't have to go through a student loan.
Right. For me, it was roughly about 2.5 years, about $28,000. Yes, $28,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember you applied for something, right? Like a bursary?
Yes. Back then, right, I did apply for bursary. This thing was fantastic. It really helped my family a lot because my dad was a sole breadwinner. He was the only one that was, having an income, helping us to pay for our university fee. Me and my sister, very tall. So, with that saying, SIMG provide us with $2,000. Remember, $2,000 per year for our bursary lah. So, do you apply SIM?
I was eligible, but there's a lot of paperwork that need to be done.
Yeah.
So my mother find it very, mafan, very troublesome. So she was like, nah. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I clearly remember there was a lot of admin works to do because I had to consolidate my family's NRIC, okay, their CPF statement, their income statement, their expense related document, and also even medical related documents. There's a lot of things to submit to my school lah. So yeah. Right, so like we mentioned earlier, we are not actually the best person to ask for student loan because we never take lah. So maybe we should invite someone who's currently taking a student loan, which is our PD name, Alice. Right. So
Alice.
so at least maybe you should come
introduce yourself and share a bit experience on how's your student loan so far.
Yes.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Alice. I'm 22 this year. I'm first year in SUSS. I'm actually starting my school in about 2 weeks, so I'm a little bit scared. Good luck to everybody starting school and Okay, so about my student loan, right? Mine is about 30k, like for 4 years. 4 years, and I took the tuition fee loan. It's 90% actually. Yeah, so they'll fund me 90%. Then the payback is actually 2 years after I graduate. I need to start paying back, and then if not, when I get a job, whichever happens first lah.
Okay.
The interest rate is about 5.25% now.
5.25% for the interest rate.
Okay.
Student loan. Cool. Okay, so what is your question for us today?
Okay, so my big question for you guys today, right, is what is the best way to pay back student loan?
Okay. I think truth to be told lah, I don't think there is a one size fit all strategy that you know, when it comes to this education, clearing of your education loan thing in Singapore, because it really depends on your commitment at that point in time when you're paying off your loan.
That's right.
Yeah.
So question, Alice, do you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Taken.
She's taken. She's off the shelf. Okay, guys, sorry.
Yeah. So, for example, if your boyfriend were to propose to you, and then you guys are planning on a BTO, you know, like right after graduation, then my advice would be not wise to, you know, throw back a lump sum back to your student loan, because you will need the cash on hand.
But then, for your peers, maybe those who are like single,
Mm.
and then you have no commitment per se, maybe you should just pay off your student loan and be diligent about it, because you know, you need to make sure that you have a reasonable amount affordability on this like student loan figure, especially when your student loan interest rate is actually more than what just now you said 5.25%.
Yeah,
right?
as of now.
Yeah, and it might grow.
Yeah, in the future.
Right, it might grow in the future,
might,
right? When from now till then and 2 years later after you actually really find a job and stuff like that, and it's definitely higher than your housing loan interest, you know. So make sure you get it clear first before the loan actually start to snowball and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, I understand that you are working part-time and studying full-time. So actually, it's great because at least now is, you know, have in the advantage that you have this stream of income coming in. So you will have to stay disciplined and be on track and accumulate your wealth. Yeah. So as Clara mentioned, always prioritize your education loan against other commitment. So if you happen to, you know, improve on your financial situation, or get a pay raise.
老板。
Yeah. So remember to adjust your installment amount accordingly.
Correct.
Okay, I have another question. Since I only need to repay my loan like after I graduate or when I find a job, right? Would it be wise to invest my money during these 4 years while I'm still schooling?
Wow, this is a good question.
Oh, definitely investing would be beneficial as you are already starting to accumulate your wealth even before starting to pay your loan.
Yeah.
But
then when it comes to investment, there confirm there will be risk involved. Okay, so for that, and you know, you're also looking for a higher return, more than 5.25%, right? With that higher risk return, you need to make sure you have that risk appetite for this decision that you'll be going for. And some of the book actually do have this recommended, you know, 70 to 30% asset allocation, which shows that, you know, roughly about 70% of it goes to higher risk asset and 30% goes to a safer asset classes. Yes.
yeah.
So things like your cash management account. Okay.
So one thing to take note is you should never put all your money in one basket, because what happens when the market is down? Can you tell the bank like, sorry, market is down, I got no money to pay, please wait for recovery?
No lah, cannot. So I guess the best possible way for you to handle this situation is to get a side hustle when you're actually doing your school.
Like right now.
Yeah, like right now, and also getting a part-time job to actually, you know, just try your best to accumulate as much of your wealth, your capital, your money before your loan actually starts to kick in.
That's
okay?
right.
Yeah, that's, I guess, the best way.
Okay. So we hope we have answered your questions well, Ellie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Ellie.
Thank you. Please, PD Ning, go back to the behind the scene to help us, you know, work on our back end stuff. Thank you very much.
Yes. So before we go to more Q&A, we do have a giveaway going on.
Yes, guys, look at it. Ding, ding, ding. The Grab voucher. Okay, so we are actually giving away $20 Grab voucher, okay, for the first person that actually PM us to meet us and actually find out how we actually help our peers, our clients, you know, with all this financial
Like planning
for all our friends and our clients.
Yeah, so how it works is first person to DM Clara, you'll receive $20 voucher.
Yeah, PD님, please
Great
help us
voucher.
with our Instagram
Yes.
handle. Thank you.
And then another one who first DM me will also receive a $20 voucher.
Yes. Okay, right.
Yeah, for those who didn't get to do it, no worries, because we also have a $10 Grab voucher to give away to someone that joins our live stream and asks us a question.
Yeah, $10.
So easy.
$20, $10. Right.
Yeah, and we will DM the winner privately after choosing. So do check your DM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, right. So
Back to the Q&A.
yeah, so before our session, we actually posted this some of the
About
query we posted a question now. So some of you have answered and said like, oh, I do have this queries, please help me, please. Yeah, so actually the first question that is actually very, very common in our inbox was how to cope with studies and work at the same time. Okay, very interesting.
Yes.
Maybe Zoe, do you want to share first? Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'll go first. So back then in uni, I did study and work at the same time. So let me think. Did I cope well?
Ayo, what do you mean?
I don't think I coped really well because like that point of time my commitment was a lot. So if I were to be able to go back in time, I would tell myself to improve on my time management.
Because
Yes.
you mentioned before you work at Pet Lover Center last time.
Oh, that
right?
was one of my part-time.
Yeah, part-time
yes.
at Pet Lover, and then you're working here at Prudential, so
Yes.
and dance. Oh my god, there's
Yes.
so many things.
So that's my life lah. So too much to handle. So I don't think I coped well back then. Yeah, but my advice will be time management.
Okay. Right.
What about you?
Me? Me. I think at that point in time, right, when I joined this career, it was third year of my university. So I did have to struggle between my school projects, my work as a server at the Korean restaurant, and then there's this part-time, what do you call that? Like a modeling ambassador kind of job. They kind of like give out like samples, represent like an ambassador, that kind of thing. And also the third stream of income was our Prudential. Yes, of course. Yeah, so I was a financial consultant when I joined this in my third year of my university. So with that saying, I still have to meet my friends, meet my my project mates, and there's actually a lot of things on my plate also
So how did you cope?
Oh yeah. So how did I cope is mainly I guess Google Calendar. Google Calendar, yeah. Without Google Calendar, I think I would have never been able to be on track with what's happening on the day and what time I should be reaching the place, where to go to. So Google Map also helped me, integrate into my life already.
So thank you, Google.
Yeah, thank you, Google. Without Google, I don't think I'll be able to handle my life. Thank you for helping me in my adulthood.
Okay.
Right. Google, thank you.
What's the next question?
Second question would be
what are the pros and cons of joining a CCA in school? Do you have a CCA back then?
Okay. I have to be very, very honest with you. I don't have a CCA because right, I would rather spend a lot more of my time, earning my money, making sure that I spend my time achieving better income. So so I spend a lot of time working and also with my project and stuff like that. So I don't find spending time with CCA, building interest is at that point is my priority lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understand.
You mentioned you are in dance, right?
Yes.
Wow.
So unlike Clara, maybe I'm not chiong for the money, but maybe I chiong for the experience. So I have a lot of things going on. So my CCA is like dance, and it really takes up a lot of my time.
Yeah, but also you really like get to meet a lot of people and like strong bond.
Yeah.
Strong bonding
So-
with all your peers.
So that is the pros of
Yeah,
joining
yeah.
a CCA, because I really meet a lot of people all over. And then and then because they have like inter-school programs.
A lot of
so
competition for you all, right?
Yeah. So I
some
even get to
practice.
I get to meet like people even from other unis, because there's interaction.
Yeah, and also like
Mm.
after practice you all will go like supper.
Supper, even more bonding, man.
Woo!
Yeah. But already exercise all out already,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, true. So like
Yeah.
you exercise and then go and eat back all the calories.
Same, stay the same. Yeah. So the only con would be that we will be spending a lot of time. Because
Yeah.
like for example, if you have competition or like production coming up, then the practice can be 3-4 times a week.
3-4 times a week. Oh.
Yeah. And so there's a lot of time, especially if it's nearing the competition. It can be every alternate days.
Wow.
So it really
So do you regret joining your dance CCA?
honestly, no lah. I really had fun, and like I really love to dance. So
okay.
that is why.
Yeah, it's a skill. It's a skill.
So you don't get to spend as much time like maybe with your family or like on your studies. So must really manage lah.
Time management.
Yeah.
Very important.
Something that I don't know last time.
Right. So now maybe let's give some time and open to the Instagram comment section and see if there's any question coming in. Ding ding ding.
Have any recommended banks for savings while schooling?
Oh. Okay.
That's a good question.
Yeah, this one interesting. So which bank account I would recommend for student? To be very honest, currently I don't think the bank interest rate is the best. They're pretty low right now. You really do have to, make sure you have a stream of income coming in. Then you hit a higher tier. Then you'll be able to achieve like better interest rate.
Yes.
Most of the bank system they work like that lah. Like
but,
what UOB.
one account.
Yeah.
But as a student, it will be more difficult, especially if you don't work, right?
Yeah.
So where do you get the income from?
Yeah. So I guess like with that saying, we do have an alternative for you. I don't think you can, just save the money aside into the bank. But if you really do need to, urgently use the money, then by all means leave it in the bank account. But what we are referring to is the money that you want to set aside and save it and not touch it for the next like maybe say like 3 to 5 years time. Yeah. So the alternative would be cash management account. Yes, cash management account.
Yes.
Yeah. So with that saying, the top few that I would actually recommend to people,
To check it out,
to check out lah. Can go and Google and find out. First one would be Stash Away Simple. Second one would be Save Cash Plus, and one more is the Endowers Cash Smart. Yeah, that one.
Endowers.
So these three lah. Okay.
Yeah. So go and do your homework and see which one you like it.
Yeah,
and then
see which one actually suits you more lah. Okay.
Yeah.
Go and do your research
Okay.
or you can DM us.
We are glad to help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Any
okay.
next question?
Next question. I think the next question that the viewer actually left us the other time was, how did you create a budget and stick to it as a student? Yeah.
Okay, for me personally, I don't create a budget, but spend until crazy. No,
Oh no!
But then what I do is I have this app called Money.
Money, yes.
Money, Money. So
Yeah.
what it does is you can key in everything that you spend on, and there are different categories for it. So like food, transport, utilities.
So like expense tracking app lah.
Yes.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah. So the only bad thing about it is you need to diligently key in everything. Yeah.
So there's categories. So like food,
Yeah, correct.
transport. Oh,
Then I must really immediately put, like Milo 多少.
Milo 多少?
Yeah.
Spend money on Milo and then 150, but Starbucks 450. No, Starbucks
than
750 ish.
That's
Koi 450 ish. What?
Yeah.
Mahjong win.
Mahjong win.
Mahjong win.
Mahjong winning.
Income. My goodness.
Yeah. So from this app, I'm able to see like overall how much I spend and which category I spend most on. So from there, I can level up and
Okay.
reduce or see what to do with it. What about you?
Me? I need to be honest with you. I don't create
No,
keep track of my expenses.
no
per
time
se.
for that.
I don't do that because I rather spend more time. Like I say lah, I want to make sure that I earn more money rather than tracking on things like, oh, I should save my money on bubble tea today to save that 450. Rather than the effort of subconsciousness of like, oh, I need to save this. Why not transfer that energy into how to, work and earn more money from it? Create a source of income rather than, keeping track of all your expenses.
Very tiring.
Yeah,
It
and
is.
yeah, so that's why I would rather like spend extra hour working, like I don't know, part time nowadays maybe $8-9, but back then for my server at the Korean restaurant it was $13.
So good.
Yeah, so it's pretty good, So $13, yeah, making sure that like wow, I can earn more money. So that's how I do it, and I think at most I will look at my bank statement at the end of the month.
The e-statement.
Yeah, the e-statement lah, so that I can make sure that maybe say last month I've been spending this amount on some particular things that, let's say I've been spending too much money on food with my friends. Yeah, so maybe try to cut down a little bit. Don't always go to Hai Di Lao, Beauty in the Pot every single week. Don't do that lah. Oh no, a bit late now. Time for dinner. But yeah, anyways, don't focus too much on spending a lot on all this food. Then try to cut down lah. That's for me. That's how I actually try to stick to my budget. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And
Any other question?
We have one last question.
Yeah.
Do you guys think it would be a good idea to get a student credit card or a secured credit card?
Ooh. Okay.
Oh,
Good
so
question.
do you guys know that there is student credit cards? Because back then I do not know.
I never actually applied for a student credit card. So to be fair, I guess student credit card, I didn't really explore into it lah. You know anything about it?
No.
Yeah,
But currently there's one example.
like what the
D-
DBS Live Fresh or Fresh?
Live Fresh. Yeah, that
DBS
one.
Live Fresh.
Yeah, so this one I think there's a $500 credit, so you cannot go maximum. So they help you to make sure that you don't spend over.
Oh, don't overspend. I mean, okay lah. To be fair, your $500, I don't think any student will have a lot of money in the bank account.
You never know. You never know.
Oh, right. If it's a lot of allowance given from our family, but not every single one will be so fortunate that until uni already and then your parents still giving you allowance lah. So I have to For me, I think
I think it depends. Like
it
for
depends
example,
if you're really spending. Yeah, if your
spending
spending habit is like you like to go on Shopee, or you go like Lazada, you spend a lot of money online, and you want to get some cash rebate per se, then why not? Yeah, maybe you can invest into getting a credit card.
Yeah, so that would be more beneficial because of the rebates that you're getting.
Yes.
So
It really depends on your habit lah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Any other
any-
more questions at the bottom?
No more.
No more? Okay, great. Thank you guys for joining our first ever live session. Right, okay, so once again, this is Clara and Zoe signing out. Yes, this is our Instagram handle. If you do have any other questions that we have not answered, we will answer you maybe privately now. I'm so sorry because not like we don't like you or something. It's just that we are running out of time. It's a little bit late now. Yes. So before we go, don't forget we have the giveaway. Okay, the $20
The Grab
voucher.
vouchers.
yeah, if you were to PM us, the first person, okay, to
Mm.
DM us privately,
And
you'll
then,
get
you know,
this voucher.
and to meet us, you know, to find out more about how we help the others. Yeah, so you will get the $20 voucher.
Yes, and then the rest also, don't be afraid. We have another $10 Grab voucher to be given away.
Yeah.
So check out your DMs.
Okay. And then before we end, just to let you guys know that Clara and I are actually doing a mini project. It has been ongoing for quite a while. So it's called Kaching for the Bling. Yeah, so you can check out on either of our profiles, IGTV. So this is like a series of financial related topics that we do. Yeah, do watch them. And then that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.